Hello, everyone, and good morning to you all. My name is Ava, and this is Stitching in the Interlake. Sorry. You're going to hear a lot of racket back there. I'm sorry. I was going to do it this morning, but yesterday's video didn't load until later this morning. Well, earlier this morning. So I'm going to play it by ear. I'm just going to do what I do. And if you hear the racket, yeah. So yesterday they had taken it all down, and uh, and then by late afternoon they had discovered that the foundation that the old porch was sitting on was no good. It was sinking, it was too narrow, it was cracked, it wouldn't have supported anything. So now they're trying to take the old foundation down, and then they're going to do another foundation. And I guess the cement truck will be here. I don't know if it'll be here today or when it will be, but yeah, soon. So the only thing I was really sad about was my plants, my beautiful irises and daylilies. Oh my gosh. We didn't think that was going to happen. We didn't think that was going to happen. We thought, oh, they're just going to take it down and put it back up again right away. Nope. Nope. So, yeah. Anyways, yesterday I was sick. I was really sick. I just not only did I not sleep well, but I just felt ill all day, just all day. Now, am I feeling better today? Yes. Did I have a better sleep last night? Yes. Am I 100%? No. So I am still kind of unsteady on my feet. I'm a little bit, not really woozy, but a little bit lightheaded. And so, anyways, isn't it nice to have accompanying music? It makes it interesting, does it not? And I hope you guys can hear me. They're there, and I'm assuming they're cutting the cement, and they've got a little backhoe or something, and they're digging it out. It's going to be so much better once this is up. But this house has been standing here for 70 years. So who knows? I asked Juliet, I said, if that foundation was bad and it wasn't here as long, I wonder what the rest of it is. But I don't know. But yeah, it was sinking pretty badly back there. So it will be nice to have this done. I can tell you that. But yeah. So yesterday, after I had done a few things there, I didn't know what else to do. I didn't know what they were planning on doing. So I left certain things there because I thought, oh well, they're not going to do this, right? No, turns out. And then so then after I had done all that, I just couldn't function anymore. And I went and laid down, and despite the noise, despite the fact that they had taken out the washer and dryer, and that they had brought the freezer inside, which I'm kind of glad of now that they did. Anyway, I didn't hear any of it. I laid in my bed and I had the door closed and Lilybell was on the bed and I slept for an hour and a half. And then when I got up, I wasn't, I felt worse, actually. I felt worse. So we'll see what today brings, right? So, but I am feeling better than yesterday. Oh, it's gotten cloudy, very cloudy, dark clouds towards the north, and it's cooler. Like in here right now, it's only 20 degrees. I think this morning they said it was only 12 degrees. So, yeah. So, as each day goes, I will take more pictures so that you can see the progression. Okay. So, we knew that they were going to take, the roof and the walls down and that. But none of us expected that the foundation wasn't going to be good. So, I see another half ton has come in. So, and after this video gets uploaded, or I set it to upload, I have to take the garbage and recycling out. So I got to do that. But, yeah. I don't know what they're using out there, but they're using some. Oh, if you're wondering what I'm working on, I am working here on African elephant. I'm working on this motif here. And I'm working in all these green circles right there with this color. I don't know what that color was, but I'm working on it. So, yeah, yesterday it was just, I don't know. Well, I'd had migraines and I just was like, I felt like I was coming down with something. And indeed, it was. I won't say what it is, but just know, yeah. I, I, I told Juliet, she knows about it. And she said, you haven't had that in a while. And I said, no. I said, not in a long while. And yeah, it's very uncomfortable. So it's, let's just say I find it hard to sit. So, but yeah. So, anyways, I think it's going to look fabulous when it's done. When it's going to be done, I don't know. Anybody's guess. Yeah. But Jonah's coming. Jonah's coming in the front door. So that part's good. And they have to actually take the deck and move it back. Because the footing, like right now, the footing is like about this wide. And they will do it this wide. That's the new building, bringing it up to code. It's roughly, right? Yeah. So, Whatever happens in another 70 years is somebody else's problem. So, but otherwise, not much else. Just quiet. I've got dishes to do. Like I said, the garbage and recycling to take out. I got to go uptown, um, get my mail, and come home. And I'm not going to do a lot today. I'm just going to see how I'm just going to take it as it comes. And hopefully, this situation that I've got won't get any worse, but I think it has. It's, yeah. Like physically, I'm like, I'm not tired like I was. I don't feel as run down. But what I've got is extremely uncomfortable. And I've had it for years. Oh, I might as well tell you, I've got herpes down below. And I have to thank my dear sweet hubby for that. So, anyway, I am just, it just, take my word for it, it becomes hard to sit. I get these cankers and that. And I've had this for probably 30 years. Yeah, I would say 30 years. So you get very drained, and it's almost like you feel like you're going to, like you're under the weather, but not really, like you can't pinpoint it. So, but anyway, yes, this is the scourge. This is this is what happens when you get somebody who's unfaithful. Wonder if that's big green. No, no. They're taking a load of these cement slabs somewhere. They're building a building. I think it's still the one down there in Lundar, but it could be something else too. So, um, but yeah, so music to somebody's ears, not mine. And I don't know what happened with yesterday's video. I tried like 5 times to get it to load. And I I would watch it and it wouldn't do anything, and then it just, no. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's like there's, I don't know if they decrease the bandwidth or something. I don't know. I don't know. But anyway, I set it to upload this morning and it uploaded within about half an hour. So, and I had put in the title, I think it was 1 by 1 or something, because I have to figure out something to put in there to, um, that's different than all the other titles. Because if you put one that's the same, then it has trouble loading because it thinks that it's the same video. So, but yeah. So yeah, so I'm just working on this. I didn't do much stitching at all yesterday. Not much at all. I was just too sick, and that Sandra did come around, and so we went and took a look. Like, my whole house is an absolute disaster. It's an absolutely, right? And there's nothing I can do about that. But you know what? In the end, this is small time pain for big time gain, or whatever the saying is. It's yeah. This is going to be so nice to have this done. And these guys are fabulous. They are very good workers. There was two different companies, and they worked together. Like, we're talking small 2-person companies, right? Or 3-person, whatever. And they all work together in synchronicity, and it just went off like clockwork. But I tell you, when I woke up at 11:30 yesterday, I was in the kitchen, and like, they have plastic between the outside and the inside, and then they put a piece of plywood on the outside, which was really good. I wasn't expecting that. But anyway, I was kind of watching through the plastic a little bit, and then all of a sudden they said 1, 2, and then the wall came down. It just it was a huge bang. And so anyway, it's and then they were taking the other walls down, and that. But it's just nice to see that these guys are all working together, and that. So it's a thing when you start a project, you've got to tell yourself, and you got to budget that there's going to be complications, right? Cost overruns, as they say. And yeah, so but anyway, and I didn't do much of anything really. Like I said, Sandra had come around, and she's one of the ladies from the church, and she was looking to see what they had done. And then later on in the afternoon, Juliet and John showed up here, because that's when we found out about the foundation. And I'm hoping tomorrow that when I do this, I can do it early enough, so then you're not hearing all of this back here. But I always wanted sound effects to my videos. Yeah. And how much better can you get than that? So, but yeah, they took everything down. Like, the plywood flooring came down, and then it was the floor joists had come down, or floor beams, or whatever you want to call it. So then when you look outside, it was just the dirt. And of course, these were made like years ago. This house, I don't know if they moved this house in or they built it. I don't know. But anyway, it it was done basically to whatever code they had back in the early 50s. And, well, of course, now that's substandard, right? That does not, no, it's a lot different now. But they were so good with everything. I just, um, not like that Yahoo that was here last year, the one that caused more grief than anything else. So, but oh, and then they got the supplies. Um, like they got the new plywood and new 2x4s and a new door. And yeah, I don't know what else. Uh, I don't know if they're putting gyprock up. Oh, we do have gyprock in the garage. That was from last year. So yeah, so we've got that. And but so yesterday I kind of watched the Republican National Conference, and I just kind of watched it off and on. I don't know the whole process of all of this, right? I don't know everything that goes into this. And we certainly don't have that here. All of that. We don't have anything close to that. So it's, we don't vote here for our prime minister. We don't. We don't have a separate ballot saying, do you want, you can vote for this person, or this person. We don't get that. We do party votes. We do local. So then you get local, and then you go to regional, and then you go to provincial, and then you go Canada. I kind of wish we had it more like the US system. And I really wish that we would have a certain date for election. Because here they can go anywhere between 4 and 5 years. And they can stay in for as long as they want. Like we're all finding out there with our dear sweet JT. Yeah, so our system is different. Our system is based on the British system. And what they do over there is basically here. And yeah, it's so it is different, but so I'm kind of feeling a little bit ambivalent about DT. I'm not sure. How many of you are big into uh, biblical prophecy and Book of Revelations, Book of Daniel? You know, those books. And what the prophecies, the prophets of old had written down. And especially the Book of Revelation, which was written by John, the Revelator of Patmos, and which is an island off of Greece. Well, it is part of Greece, but Anyway, oh, bummer. Oh, gosh. Got a bit of a boo-boo here. Um, I'm just, I don't know, I'm just having some ambivalence about it. I'm having some issues that I never had before. And if you're big into prophecy, you know, it just it makes me wonder. Now, I don't know enough about what's his name, JD Vance. I don't know enough about him. Um, I've never heard of him. Now, he's nice. He's got a wife and family, so he believes in the traditional family. And and that. So I don't know. And yes, it's just, everybody was just kind of really, and I was too, by what happened with him on Saturday. But I just kept having this odd feeling about it all. I don't know. Call me crazy. I don't know. I don't know. I don't even know what I'm thinking or saying and everything. It's just, I just, if any of you want to kind of know, then if you have not read yet, the Left Behind series by Jerry B. Jenkins and the other guy. I can't. It's almost like I can see his name there, but anyway, read the books. Oh my gosh. I know uh these books were written by two authors, so this is their interpretation using biblical script. Okay? And I've read those books. And it's almost like I'd like to go and read them again. And I just, I don't know. I don't know. Like everybody's goo-gooing, gagaing over the fact that he survived. Yes, I agree. I agree. It was miraculous. But I don't know why I have this feeling that there's something. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm just barking up the wrong tree. And I have been known to do that. I read into things and that, but I just wonder if anybody else has these feelings, has this, do, and that you've read the book of Revelations and you see things coming to pass. We all know that we are living in the end times, right? We all know that. It's like I'm thinking about the 3.5 years or the 7 weeks, and then the first 3.5 years, and then the latter 3.5 years. I don't know. It's just, yeah, yeah. So I don't know if anybody else has got any comments on that. I'd really like to hear your opinion on that. It's, and I've read biblical prophecy for probably close to 50 years now. I've always been interested in it. And but everybody seems to be leaning towards that he's the savior, and I'm seeing it from another angle. So I don't know. I don't know. Enough about that. Enough about that. I know I'm just talking off the top of my head. And it's probably boring to a lot of you. And a lot of you say, why can't you talk about something else? Okay, I've watched a couple of mid year whip parades. I am just on, and I've never followed her, is Potty Mouth Stitcher. I don't know what she's like, but just by her name, Potty Mouth Stitcher. And I heard this from somebody else. They said that she does have a bit of a potty mouth. So I haven't heard anything yet, but we'll see. So, you know, I'm I'm happy when I can get 100 views for one of my videos. She's got almost 3,000 views for this video. Like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. But that's okay. Please remember that this Saturday there will be a live from 12 noon to 2:30 p.m. So that is on, what is that, the 20th? The 20th, this Saturday, okay? Because Sunday Father Paul is coming. So, yeah. So just keep that in mind. I will make note of it right through and remind you. And if you can make it, wonderful. If not, I can understand. Just watch me on the rerun. So, everybody, I think that's it. I don't know what else to say. I've run out of things to say, which is unusual for me. Anyway, this is where I'm at. Didn't get really far there. But, yeah. So, I'm going to put the garbage and recycling out. I'm going to go uptown. I'm going to come back and wash the dishes. And then sit the rest of the afternoon. So, boy, I've got a big cleanup to do here once they're finished. Ooh. Yeah, everything's going to come away from the walls and I'm going to clean it all up and everything. And Juliet's starting to get the garage cleaned out for the yard sale, which is coming up. Well, she's trying to get it so that we can maybe start it 2 weeks on Thursday. So the 1st of August. And to try and get stuff going then. So I'm praying so. So anyways, may you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be well. May God bless you this day and every day. God loves you. And so do I. And so does Miss Twinkle Toes, who's out, Miss Lilybell, and Jonah, who's up in the cat condo. He's not even bothered by all of this. Yeah, he hears it, and if it's a loud bang, he kind of startles up. But, yeah. Even though his bed now that he had out on the deck is way over by the garage. Yeah. So, anyway, I pray you all have a good day. I pray that this video you can hear me talking. And if you can't, that's all the better. So, Yeah. Alrighty. Enjoy the music. And we'll see you tomorrow, God willing, of course. Toodaloodles, everybody.